Chapter 5 Conclusion. Really great leadership boils down to 1. Getting the right people on the bus in the right seats. Collins. 2. Knowing who you are, where you are going, and effectively communicating it. 3. Leading by example, including in building people up and developing mutual respect and coherence. Your organization's values matter. Codify them and live them out. At least one of your core values must have a direct connection to physical reality. These values are the foundation upon which decision-making rests. Quote, "Only 3 things happen naturally in organizations: friction, confusion, and underperformance. Everything else requires leadership." End quote. Peter Drucker. What the leadership being referred to in the above is very often decision-making in the absence of a 100% complete picture, often with input from the team. This is otherwise known as judgment and discernment. Discerning judgment is a key competency which is downstream of wisdom. Organizations that can develop people with discerning judgment will have a competitive advantage. These organizations will be able to decentralize decision-making to empowered team members and respond better to customer needs. If these decentralized leaders with good judgment are also able to lead with the use of minimal authority and lead by example, really good things will happen. Leading by example with good habits in alignment with stated values is incredibly important. The leader must be a source of order and not chaos. The world is increasingly chaotic, and people are hungering for structure they can count on, places where sense-making is still working. You, as a leader connected to your people, can provide a place of coherence and cohesiveness. The model Covey presents regarding trust is concordant with the model presented here. Covey argues for the 4 cores in building trust of integrity, intentions, competency, results. I have argued for Kish's model of intent-based leadership, where the leader and their companions must act with integrity in the building of competency, continuously achieving their desired results. Leading with intent is central to Willink's decentralized command and decentralized decision-making. According to their models and the one presented here, this will result in a team with a high degree of mutual trust, where there are great efficiencies to be gained in the speed at which things can be done. Major competitive advantages manifest. To make this work, you need to get the right people on the bus in the right seats and the wrong people off. Be disciplined and uncompromising in your hiring practices. Narcissistic behavior is cancerous to the building of mutual respect, and when recalcitrant, the people exhibiting this behavior need to be exited without delay. The ability to keep narcissists out will be a competitive advantage. The cynic may remark that this is all just manipulative in service to the goal of extracting as much as possible out of employees. Outside of our family, what we do with our careers is one of the things that can give the most meaning to our lives. If we are able to healthfully sustain a high output for our families and through our work, there is a broad benefit to the overall productivity of the society we live in, and consequently to the overall quality of life for everyone in that society. The individuals who work with leaders committed to their success benefit via the building of competency. It's a win-win-win. We are entering a time where there is increasing conflict between virtuals and physicals. The physicals are already drowning in influence from the virtual world, with many of Chesterton's fences being torn down recklessly. The virtuals need to come back down to earth. The perceptions of reality are totally different. The physicals are grounded in physical reality. Their actions have consequences that manifest in the physical world, providing a feedback loop to correct errors. Virtuals live primarily in an abstract world where critically tangible and real feedback is almost entirely absent. Without this feedback, an element of humanity is lost. The feedback loop needs to be re-established before it is too late. Leaders from the virtual side need to get grounded. The journey in leadership is high adventure. You will have failures and they will be difficult. Learn from them. With the humility to recognize your part in them, the persistence to keep going, and the emotional intelligence to make sense of situations and to stay positive, you will improve and have some tales to tell. With the right people on the bus, treat people like adults and they will act like adults. Highly functional organizations are not a result of performative inclusion nor superficial diversity, but rather leadership that is grounded in the motivation to see all of the human beings we are serving maximize their full potential. Full stop, no exceptions. The result of having adopted this mindset at our organization was sustained profitability, happy clients, long-term, high-performing employees, and a diverse leadership team filled with people from various backgrounds, including a large representation of women. Quote, "A leader is best when people barely know he exists. When his work is done, his aim fulfilled, they will say, 'We did it ourselves.'" End quote. Lao Tzu. Chapter 6. References. Chapter 7. Must read books.